Top story, the Karnataka government has spent close to 5 crore rupees on purchase of cars for its new ministers. Each of the 30 Congress ministers have got a brand new car, in fact an SUV. That is simply because they did not want to use cars used by ministers in the previous BJP government. NDTV has got exclusive details of how most of the cars used by ministers in the previous government are as good as new but are lying unused in the government guest houses. The budget for each minister from 10 lakh rupees years ago was made 16 lakh rupees for a car of their own choice. The used cars are meant for government work, but are 30 SUVs needed every 5 years for government work is the big question. And the question is, if the cars used by previous ministers are in good shape. Radhika joins us for more on this. Why waste taxpayers' money and why are these new cars needed at all?
Well, we personally, when we visited the Kumarakrippa guest house in Bangalore here, found 8 almost new Innovas. They were the latest model, as well as 9 Toyota Corolla cars, which the BJP ministers had used in the erstwhile government, and also found a couple of other fancy cars like a Fluence and as well as a Forester by Chevrolet. These are 2 cars which apparently 2 other ministers from the BJP government had ordered. Now the policy goes that each minister can, up to 14 lakh rupees is the limit, and can order a car of his choice, which is why the different cars that we found in this particular guest house, all of them almost brand new. The Fluence, for example, and the Innova especially, which were the latest model. The red light, the red beacon light pulled off and thrown on the seat cover, the minister's name, the fancy number plates, all of them found right there parked in the Kumarakrippa guest house. While the protocol department says that these cars will be used for government work, for example for VIP pickups, the question is, do we need as many cars stationed at one particular place for government work, and do we need such high-end luxury cars is the question. Also, when these cars are in a working condition, why is it that the ministers need brand new cars? Because many of these cars, from details which we collected from the Personnel and Administrative Reforms Department, say that many of the old cars are not as old, have not completed more than 50,000 kilometers. So why really purchase new cars is the question. Also, the policy goes in Karnataka that every time there is a new government, every time there are new ministers, new cars are given to them. Brand new cars are given to them. They can even ask for new cars after 3 years of completion of usage of that particular car. So the question is this wasteful expenditure? Not enough that the infrastructure problems continue in Bangalore. Could these 5 crores have been put to better use? We're not saying ministers don't need cars, but do they need high-end luxury cars? And particularly, should the budget have gone up from, let's say, 10 lakh rupees a few years ago to a good 16 lakh rupees now, which enables them to order for high-end SUV cars?